To get started, you'll need to install Sass in your Next.js project. Open your terminal and run npm install Sass. This command adds Sass to your project, enabling you to use Sass files and features such as variables, mixins, and nested rules. First, let's define our color schemes for light and dark themes. We'll do this in a partial Sass file called _variables scss. A partial is a Sass file named with a leading underscore. It tells Sass that this file is not to be compiled on its own, but imported and used within other Sass files. We're setting up a Sass map for the light theme with key value pairs representing different elements of our theme. For example, the primary color is set to white, and text color is set to a dark gray. We use hex color codes to ensure we can easily apply these later. Similarly, we define a Sass map for the dark theme. Notice that the background is much darker, and the text color is set to a light gray to provide a high contrast for readability in dark mode. Next, we create a mixin called ApplyTheme. A mixin lets us reuse sets of CSS properties in various places. This mixin converts the theme map into CSS custom properties, also known as CSS variables, which we can then use throughout our application. Inside the mixin, we use the mapGet function to retrieve the color values from our theme maps. Each is assigned to a CSS variable. This allows us to apply the themes dynamically by changing a few CSS variables. Now let's use our mixin in the global styles file. Here, we create two class selectors, light theme and dark theme. By including the ApplyTheme mixin and passing our Sass maps, we set the respective CSS variables for both light and dark mode. As you can see, each class gets the appropriate theme colors we defined earlier. When one of these classes is added to the body element, all child elements can access these CSS variables, making it extremely flexible to change themes. With our Sass theming setup complete, it's time to integrate the theme toggle functionality into our Next.js application. We can do this by utilizing React's useState and useEffect hooks. In our _app.js file, we import useEffect and useState from React to manage the theme's state and effect lifecycle. We also import our globals SCSS file where the theme classes are defined. We define a theme state variable with a default value of light, using React's useState hook. This will determine which theme is currently active. Then, we use an useEffect hook to update the class name of the body element based on the current theme. This changes the theme for the entire page dynamically. Here we have a toggle theme function that switches the theme from light to dark, and vice versa, by updating the theme state when it's called. In the return statement, we render a button that calls the toggle theme function when clicked. This is a simple way for users to toggle between the themes. The rest of the app is rendered directly from the component prop, allowing page-specific content to be injected while maintaining the ability to change themes.